Hey lovies, so if you guys are Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your reading to see what your person loves about you. Keep in mind if you're single or you don't like have a person right now, this could just be like what your friends, family, coworkers, or just basically like people in general, like what they think about you. So what I'm going to do is get a row of oracle cards. I'm going to get, just put this like up a little bit. I'm going to get tarot after that. I'm going to pull from this bag of traits here just to get any other more specific things that people love about you, and then get some messages from the people in your life, whoever they are. Excuse me. And just see. Let me just fix this candle. Hold on. Oh, I feel like it's, there we go. Excuse me. It's just a deck I just created. Has a lot of like compliments. It's all like positive, like, oh, I love this about you and stuff like that. So let me just take a sip of my coffee and then let's get cracking. Okay. So Libra, what do the person or people on your mind, what do they love about you? What do people love about Libra? Ooh. Okay, we got Madonna of Roses. It says, what does it say on here? Heart of a warrior. Interesting. And then we had Lioness on the bottom, and it says lion-hearted. So you could have some Leo in your chart. You don't have to, but hold on, let me just take one more sip. Okay. So the first thing I'm getting with this Madonna of Roses, when I looked at Madonna, I just thought of like, I know this is weird, but that like Madonna horse syndrome, where like you either, it's like, I don't know what you would call it, like it's not like a condition, but it's like a psychological thing where you can't see the person that you're with as sexy because they're so pure or something like that. Not that I don't think you're sexy, I'm not saying that, but like that purity is kind of coming through. But it's interesting because it says heart of a warrior. So I feel like that's just speaking that your heart is super pure, and it's like in spite of a lot of things, it's like retained its purity over time, even against maybe situations that could have like hardened you or made you become bitter or something like that. Like you've like maintained your purity. Like I'm really getting like a pure vibe. And even with the lioness and the lion-hearted, Leo rules the heart. So I feel like you just have like a huge heart. That's like the first thing I'm really getting. Let's just see. Oh, sorry. I'm sure more will come out, but let's just keep going here. Let's build on this reading. But also you could be very beautiful because like Raphael's Madonna, like, I don't know, isn't that like I really don't even know what that is, but it just like popped in my head too. Where you could be like just naturally beautiful, just like pure. You could have really pure skin, like a really nice skin tone I'm getting. Also, your eyes could be like an interesting color. These look kind of like hazily or like almost yellow. So I feel like you're very smart because it's making me think of like cat eyes. Excuse me. And the way like cats aren't stupid. Like they look and they're almost like a little suspicious, which is interesting because with that pure heart. But I'm getting kind of like an awareness. Like you're very aware of what the people around you are kind of doing, and maybe that's where that warrior spirit, because you're very protective over your own heart. I feel like you could be somebody that doesn't allow people to come in right away. Like you're a slow to warm kind of a person, just like a cat. You know, you have to like win a cat over. It's not just gonna love everybody like a dog will. You know, a cat is a little, I don't want to say smarter, because I think dogs are very smart in their own different way, like, but cats are more like self-protective and independent. So I feel like you could be that way too. And then the lion heart. I mean, lion is a cat too. So there's something about cats. You could love cats. You could have cats. You could just have like cats as like a spirit animal. Like you could just embody like the energy and like spirit of a cat, like that independent, intuitive kind of like suspicious, like, but not, I don't want to say suspicious, but awareness. Like a cat always is aware of what's going on. Ooh. Saturn Return Age. I'm just gonna get the ones that flip up. So Saturn Return Age, I feel like you could be like an old soul. Even though you have this pure heart, it's like you have this sense of responsibility. With the Saturn return happens around when you're 28, so you could be that age, but you don't have to be. But it's like, I feel like a lot of things in life for you weren't really fair for whatever reason. And it's almost like you've had to learn from a young age. Like you had maybe a lot of, oh, and then we had Venus love. And Grand Cross Provoker. Yeah, like there was a lot of things in life. That was like the first thing I was getting that maybe have tested like your purity of heart. But it's like the way this, let's look at these two. I don't know if you can see this gentleman on the card. His arms are crossed. He looks almost like he's pouting. And then this, you know, Venus love. I mean, open and loving and things like that. So I think that's speaking to the fact that you have a lot of reasons to be bitter. You've had a lot of maybe argumentative, crazy people in your life, people that have provoked you, but you've like maintained like the purity of your heart, and you've, again, it's like made you wise and allowed you almost to be more open and loving. Like you have a very wise perspective. You have a very, you're like an old soul, I want to say. But I also feel like from childhood or something, there was a lot of maybe tension, conflict, arguments. Like you maybe grew up in sort of a chaotic environment in some way or another, whether it was at school, whether it was at home, whatever it was. Like a lot of things like weren't fair in your life. And it's like you don't let it, you're very strong. You're very internally strong. But I feel like you're very loving with this Venus energy. Also, Venus rules Libra, your sign. So I feel like your Libran energy is like really coming out. Also, Libras are known for being very beautiful because they're ruled by Venus. So I feel like, again, that I feel like you're just absolutely beautiful, just naturally. You have like beautiful skin. You could just have a nice body naturally. Like you don't have to work out. It's just like a natural thing with you. I feel as though you could have cool hair because like this hair is like a lot of different colors, and just like you could do like cool things with your hair. Just have really nice natural hair, because with this Venus, it's more of like a natural beauty that I'm getting. And just the way there's like eye makeup coming off of her eyes, I feel like that's like almost making me think like you don't even need to wear makeup. Like you just naturally are beautiful, like on your own. Leo. My dog is here sitting with us. You want to say hi? Look, just look how cute he is. I don't know if you can see him. Leo. Kaka. All right, come back. Come here, baby. He just got a haircut. All right. So, what do Libra's people love about Libras? So you're wise for your years. You're very sweet. You're very pure. I feel like you're very balanced because obviously you're a Libra, but we have this kind of Saturn energy and this Venus energy, which aren't opposite, but they're very different. So I feel like you've had a very like interesting and kind of complex life. You have a lot going on in your head that I think you keep to yourself. I see that there's a lot of stuff going on up there. But I also feel like you could be very connected to your crown chakra, to your spirit guides, even if you're not aware of it. And sometimes that could maybe cause some, you could have an overactive crown chakra is something that I'm getting. That's just like kind of like a side note. Ow, my eye, sorry, my contact. You could have an over, like you could suffer from like some sort of anxiety or something. You don't have to, but that's something that I'm getting. I feel like you could be getting like downloads and like communication from like spirit and stuff like that all the time, but you don't really understand it, so it kind of causes a lot of tension and anxiety. That's just a side note for you to like look into. Maybe balancing out your crown chakra could help you if you do suffer from things like that. I just like felt to say that I'm not a doctor, but I just am noticing like a lot going on up on the head here. And also doing exercise or things like that could be something to help ground you into your body. So, okay, I'm done with the advice. Let's just keep going. What is Libra's peeps person on their mind love about Libra? Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. You could like, just because like I was getting that cat energy and now there's dogs here. I feel as though you could be an animal lover. Animals could love you. This could be saying your dog loves you, or like the animals in your life just love you. Also, you are a very loyal person. Like, again, that purity and that there's like a sense of fairness with you. I feel as though like you're not the type of person that's going to be like cheating on anybody. Like, you're just a very loyal, pure person. Like, you have a sense of like values, and like what is like fair and correct that you follow. Like, you're very much so like, ooh, what was I gonna say? You're very much so, just like it says, like, be loyal to what you love. Like, you're very loyal to the things you love. And we have like this love energy coming through. I feel like a lot of people just love you because like I'm getting like a dog, like somebody, like something that's just so cute and just so sweet and just funny. Like, you know, like the way you feel about like if you've ever had a dog, like, you know, like I feel like, not that people see you as a dog, but like almost like they dote on you like they would a dog. Like people just adore you like they do their pets. And then we had hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Again, I feel like there's something about that crown chakra. I feel like you could be somebody that has had a lot of kind of tough things in life, like I was saying, from a young age that, you know, were kind of essential for your growth, to teach you to have this kind of fair, like balanced, pure, like mentality, and to learn how to like deal with a lot of different I feel like you internalize a lot of things, and learning how to deal with them is like, and release them and kind of like come to a sense of balance is like something that's a part of your journey. Again, I feel like you do get a lot of insights in your crown chakra, and a lot of like, there's like information coming in, whether you realize it or not, that could cause some like disturbances or like disruptions to your peace. I'm sorry, there's something wrong with my freaking contact right now. It's like driving me nuts. Okay. No, it's like, ugh, sorry. And then we had the fox spirit on the bottom, think on your feet. Again, a lot of situations that kind of forced you to think outside the box. I feel like you are very smart. You have, because if you have like an active crown chakra, I'm sure you're very intelligent. Let's see what else comes through. Also, again, like that hawk spirit, I'm thinking of like a Hawkeye. Like, nothing really gets by you. Like, you're very observant, even though you might, I'm getting like more of like a quieter energy, but it's like you're not stupid. Like, you know what's going on. Like, you're very aware. You can kind of like see, maybe you can read people really good. You can like read a situation really good. And it's probably from your experiences dealing with like a lot of different kinds of like unfair or like tense situations when you were younger. It kind of, again, like enabled you to have this sort of keen sense of these like keen perceptions of people. So let's see what else do Libra's people love about them. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. And honestly, I have to say, I feel like in this case, because like some of the readings have been more geared from like a romantic partner or the family and friends, I honestly feel like this is like spirit coming through to tell you like how cherished you are. Like, I know that's weird. I'm not saying it's only that's going to come through, but I think spirit is wanting to say that they're super proud of you for the way that you've handled certain things and the way you kind of like conduct yourself in the world. Like, and maybe this could be the people in your life too that are just like really proud of you and just very impressed by like the person that you are in general. Like you're just like, I think you're like super loved, and the only thing that is real is loved. I think you've grown a lot because there's this big tree here, and I feel like you're maybe like a source of just like such comfort with this dog spirit. Like for a lot of the people in your life just cherish you and love you so much, and your spiritual team is coming through, I believe, right now to say that they have been with you the whole time, even if you felt alone and things like that. Like they've been with you, giving you strength, and like they love you so much. What else do Libra's people love about Libra? Focus on love. Oh, that's so weird. Shift your focus back to love and focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Let me just put this so it's like even. Why does this happen? I don't get how this isn't even. Like the struggles I have trying to like center this, these props, like you would not believe. Okay. And then we had forgiveness on the back. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Again, I think you have had to learn how to like let go of a lot of things and just keep moving forward. I think Spirit is coming through here just to say that a lot of the things, again, that you have gone through are to like help you learn how to love in these tough situations. Because it's easy to love when everything is great and everyone in your life is, you know, acting nice and things like that. It's so easy to just have love for everybody and be happy. But when things are tough and you're forced to just like love and forgive people in these like tense, tough situations, that is special, and you are special. And Spirit is proud of you. And I think, because I'm almost getting this vibe of like people in heaven looking at the world, because there's like this, it looks almost like there's this big tree and they're like looking at like the earth here. So I'm almost getting like maybe people that have passed on are just like watching you and with you, and maybe your spirit guides now or something. I'm really getting that. Like a lot of people are just, oh my God, there's like a bug. Sorry. Oh my God. Do you see it? Hi. How'd you get in here? Hold on. All right, let's go away for the reading. Come on. Are you on your back? Oh, look. He stopped by to say hi. Well, maybe if you see like little animals and little, you know, bugs or birds, because we have this bird here, it could be a sign that, you know, these people are with you. Because I was just saying that, and then like one just like, I don't even know where that thing came from. All right, buddy, fly away. Come on. All right. Can you please? All right. That just like scared the crap out of me, though. I wasn't expecting, just like popped out of nowhere, unless I'll rewatch it later and see maybe it was here the whole time and I'm just like not paying attention. So, okay, what does Libra's person love about Libra? Oh, the Sun, vitality, joy. I feel like you just bring a lot of joy and light to the people around you just by being yourself, just like with this dog spirit. People just adore you and love you. Like you just like make people happy. You could have a lot of vitality and just have a very happy kind of a vibe. Oh, look at this. Love. We got the love card. Love. Be loyal to what you love. The only thing that is real is love. Like you're just a lover, and you're a Libra and you're ruled by Venus, so I'm not surprised. I feel like this could be saying too, like if you have a partner, they really love you. People just trust you. You're a very trustworthy, like dependable person. I feel like you're somebody that makes very smart decisions. You probably, as being a Libra, it's hard for you to make a decision. But it's like oh, look at this. The Knight of Acorns coming out. You're not impulsive, definitely. Like you weigh things. Like you don't just rush in without thinking. Like you're very smart. I wouldn't say strategic necessarily, because it's not really a vibe, but careful. You're very careful and you weigh different things before you make a decision. Shaman, divine wisdom and spiritual power. Again, there's like, I feel like you're very connected to spirit. We had a lot of major arcanas too coming out. I feel like you are, like, the way it's coming through is like divine wisdom. I think this is a hawk as well, but I could be wrong. So if you see hawks, like a hawk, I would look into the hawk spirit, because I'm like, that's coming through twice in this reading. And then we have the Six of Shells, sentiment, joy. We had joy coming through 2 times, joy and joy. We're beginning with joy and we're ending with joy. So I feel as though you bring people a lot of joy. You could just have a very happy, sunny disposition. I feel as though, like I was saying, you don't like to rush into things and make impulsive decisions. You're very careful. I feel like you're very organized, because this is kind of like Taurus energy, that earth energy, and this is Leo energy coming through again. So Leos are like romantic, creative. You could just have a sort of like childlike vibe where people just like adore you like they would like a little kid, you know. You might be like younger or whatever, but you may not be. So, but even if you're not, like, people just see you almost like they want to protect you. They see this like youth and beauty and like vitality in you, and it's like I feel like people feel very protective over you, and especially your spiritual team, I feel like, is always watching you and protecting you. And they want you to know that you do have a lot of power. I feel like you would never use it in a bad way, because that's just not who you are, but you do possess it. And it's maybe like that more subtle power of just like remaining strong and calm and pure of heart despite these things. But that is like the most difficult thing, one of the most difficult things to do in this lifetime. But you have a beautiful heart, like that is coming through. You're a very pure spirit. Old-fashioned. Yeah, there's like an old soul, old-fashioned. I don't feel like, I just don't feel like you're somebody that is, I don't know. I just feel like you just have like a classic soul. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like I don't know if that makes sense. Street smart. Again, with that think on your feet, like you're not stupid. Like you've seen a lot of things, like you know what's going on, even if you don't say it to other people. Nerdy. Again, I was getting like that you are very intelligent and very connected to your crown chakra. So, but this is saying, I think that you could be very book smart. You could do good in school, but then you're also street smart. You're able to like observe other people, kind of like a cat, you know, like you have that cat energy. And then we have pragmatic. Oh, yes, that pragmatism is coming through kind of with this Knight of Acorns being in reverse. Like, you don't just like rush into things. You don't make impulsive decisions. Like you're very smart, you're very careful, you're very aware of what's going on, and you want to make the best decision possible. Reserved. Yeah, I wasn't getting a super outgoing. I was saying I thought you were more quiet or shy in a way, but I feel like you're slow to warm. But once you do like warm up to people and trust people, like you could be more open. But I don't think you're like allowed, like I'm trying to be the center of attention, but at the same time I feel like you're just so beautiful and pure that you maybe naturally are the center of attention, but you're not seeking to be that. You're not like, you don't feed on attention. Like you have that kind of self protectiveness where like you maybe don't even want to be in the spotlight, but you just naturally are because you're so amazing. Energetic. Ooh. So you could have a lot of energy. You could have, like with the Saturn return, you could be super responsible and get like a lot of things done. Like I was saying, you're like, you have like a wisdom, you're old for your years. You probably have always been like that. Charming. Yeah, with that joy and that dog energy, I feel like people just adore you and love you. You just have a very sweet, pure energy. And then we have immature, which I don't think is saying that you're immature, because like this whole reading has kind of been like you're pragmatic or old-fashioned. So I feel like it's more saying that like you can kind of be silly and let loose and have fun sometimes. Like you don't always have to be like so serious, especially with the Saturn return in contrast with this Venus energy. It's almost like those two sides. And even with this love card, I feel like you're very balanced. Like there's these two wolves here, like a masculine and a feminine energy I'm getting. And it's like you have a good balance. Obviously you're a Libra. I feel like you do things in moderation. Like you can have fun. You're probably somebody that, you know, you can drink in moderate, if you do drink, if you're old enough to drink and stuff like that. Like you drink in moderation, like you have fun in moderation, but like you also get stuff done. Like you're a very balanced person overall. So let's see what people say about Libra. Like, what would your peeps want to say to you, Libra? What do they love about you? You're so sweet. You're so sweet, loving. Yes. What else? Oh, you're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, there's something like with that dog, like, I don't know, like people just like adore you. You have the best taste in music, so you could listen to some good jams. You speak so eloquently. Even with old-fashioned, maybe that could be speaking, like you like a lot of like older music or things like that. Maybe you don't just listen to like the songs that are like on the radio for right now. You have like a pretty good background. You listen to music from all different eras, and so you have a pretty like expanded playlist of different things. You're so ambitious with that Saturn energy coming through. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I said that, but I don't feel like you're somebody that just charges at your goals necessarily. I feel like it's more of a slow plodding where you put in the work a little by little, and you like make a plan, and you, I don't know, like with the nerdy, it's like you study, like you do the work behind the scenes, like you put in the hard work. Your authenticity is so refreshing. And I love that you don't take any shit. Yeah, I feel like with the I don't take any shit, it's like, again, you've seen a lot like from a young age, and it's like you understand how people are and you're always aware. And I was just gonna say you could be a little feisty, like I swear to God, but then I was like, I don't know if that's like coming through in this reading, but okay, like there's definitely that side coming out here. But I feel like almost, especially with this Knight of Acorns being in reverse, you try not to like almost like, you don't want to hurt people's feelings. Like you have such a heart for love that even though it can come out, it's like you don't really like it. You don't like to be mean, or maybe you almost like feel guilty if you ever do like snap at somebody or be rude to somebody. Let's see what else. Oh, you're so creative. Even with this, like this taste in music, like you could do something with music, like you could have some sort of creative endeavors, like you could have some sort of purpose, like with spirit coming through, that could be the reason why they are, because you're supposed to create something, even if you haven't really gotten there yet. It could be about writing a book, it could be about with music, it could be anything, like whatever you're passionate about. So I feel like that could be a thing if that's resonating. Again, like this is a collective reading, so it's not like every single thing is going to necessarily resonate. That's like too many. I'm sorry, that's like 5. Can we just get one more? What does Libra's peeps love about Libra? Oh, this is like too many. One more. What does Libra's people love about Libra? Okay. Your skin looks so soft. Oh, that's so funny, because and look, you're so responsible. I was getting that thing about your skin, like, honestly. So, yeah, that is true. You have nice skin. You're someone that people, I think, like to talk to. You're authentically sweet. You're smart. You're street smart. You're very careful. Again, I would look into that kind of crown chakra balancing, just like those meditations, because I feel like you could be somebody that, like, suffers from, like, an overactive crown chakra that just causes a lot of, like, anxiety for you. So, that's my dog, Leo. People adore you, Libras, so take comfort in that. And if you ever feel lonely or sad or scared, your spiritual team is always watching out for you. I feel like they really wanted you to know that. And even some people on the other side, if you have suffered any losses, or maybe even people you haven't met yet, your ancestors, like, they're keeping a close eye on you for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave me some love. Helps my channel grow. I just really, really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.